and hello all you archaeologists. I'm the John Struct. I'm having a Final Fantasy VII HD 60 frames per second adventure. Also, this is what, like my 8th stream now, and I've had this old Sephiroth in the background here, which I assume is just the original picture with the background cut out. But I figured since pretty much everything else has been upscaled, I should probably just upscale old Seph. So there he is. He's upscaled now. It's before, after, before, after. Also, it's just a nice illustration of what upscaling looks like. Let's get into the game. I have a terrible, terrible feeling we are going to have to contend with Wutai, which, you know, we're trying to go for like a true path, and Wutai would be on the next place after shenanigans involving the Tiny Bronco, which we will do. Well, I guess now we've got to meet Sid first. It's interesting that the upscaling retains the little squares on the floor. Oh, that doesn't look quite right, does it? Wow. Right. Get ready for the best song. Is. What are you guys doing here? We heard the captain was here. Captain, I'm the captain. Captain Sid. The name's Sid. Everybody calls me Captain though. What do you want? Tell me about this rocket. Wow, not bad for a kid. Alright then, I'll explain it to you. You know, Shinra developed a lot of technological gadgets during the meaningless war, right? Now it's a Mako company, but in the old days it was a weapons manufacturer. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space. Our dreams got bigger and bigger. They put major budget into it and made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra number 26. They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No! In the world. Me. I mean, come on! Okay, I think I might be a little quiet compared to music. Okay. Okay, yeah. Finally, we got to the day of the launch, and everything was going well. But because of dumber Shara, the launch got messed up, and that's why they became so anal. And so Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans. After they told me how the future was space exploration, and got my damn hopes up. Damn them! Then, it was all over once they found out Mako Energy was profitable. Didn't even make so much as a look at space exploration. Money, moolah, dinero. We have all these languages in this world. My dream was just a financial number for them. He was ready to launch into the speech. Look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day it tilts a little bit more. At this rate, I don't know which will be first. This thing falling over or me getting out of here. My last hope is to talk to the president. Sir, your door keeps flickering. Oh, I didn't get to talk to the others about the other stuff. It was the thing he was interested in there. Are they going to come up with new songs, the ones that repeat, or like a variation on it? Because you'd think it'd save the money, but They really do like just making music. Excuse me, Cloud? Did the captain say anything? Nope. Oh. Fuck, Shara, what are you, blind? We got guests, make some tea. Fuck. I'm sorry. See, he comes across as quite abusive, to be honest. Really, don't mind us. Shut up. Sit down in those chairs and drink your goddamn tea. Ah! I'm so pissed. Shara, I'll be in the backyard tuning up the Tiny Bronco. Make sure to serve them some tea, alright? Oh, that guy's a dick. Poor Shara. Sorry, it's our fault. No, he's always like this. That's even worse, Shara. He's always like, that's pretty bad. That's because of my stupid mistake. I was the one who destroyed his dream. What happened? Hey, get your ass in gear. You work like a snail. Even the moon would get tired waiting around for your ass. I'm sorry. Don't take so much time checking that fucking oxygen tank. Shara, being careful's good, but no matter how many times you check the oxygen tank, it won't matter. That thing wouldn't break even if hell froze over. But, no buts! You're not stupid, so be more efficient. I'm sorry. That's some high-res Shinra 26. Captain, our dreams are finally coming true. I wonder what's causing the flickering. We're so proud to be a part of the launch of Shinra number 22. Last time I just left something in. It was really easily fixed and I really regretted it. So I should probably just look up. So FF7 mods, we get to listen to the song. Flickering. AMD drivers. I want. Do I use AMD? Okay. Flickers, but not on Vulkan. If I use Vulkan, the game crashes. What's a Vulkan? It's not unplayable or anything. It's just a bit annoying. DirectX 12. Do I have the... I'd have to turn the game off to do DirectX, which I could do, but... Okay, we'll have a look at this. I have AMD GPU. Do I have an AMD GPU? Yeah, I do. Chances are settings in the GPU which make amending not optimal for visual artifacts. Latest AMD drivers. Install the drivers. You know what? I guess I could give it a go. When we get to a save point. We're so proud to be a part of the launch of option, and then I can do like a cut. Oh, hello, MRD J1024. Captain, preparations are complete. All that's left is to lift off. How are you? Yeah, leave it to me. I'll be back in a few. I was trying to figure out why that guy's eyes aren't fully filled in. Alright, Captain, and why people flicker. It might be my graphics card isn't up to date. Fly our dreams into outer space. Thanks, guys. We're praying for your safety. Instrument panel all clear. Shinra number 26 ready for launch. Engine pressure rising. Shinra number 26, 3 minutes to launch. Beginning countdown. Finally. What happened? Sid, we have an emergency situation. Mechanic is still on the engine section of the rocket. What? Who is the little bastard? I don't know. Activating the intercom in the engine section. Shara still checking the... God damn it! Who the fuck is still in there? It's Shara, Captain. Don't mind me. Go ahead with the launch. Shara, what are you still doing in there? I was still concerned with the results of the oxygen tank test. Weren't satisfactory. You stupid fuck! It's gonna get so hot in there that there ain't gonna be shit left when we blast off. You're gonna be burnt to a crisp. You're gonna die. Do you know that, don't you? I don't mind. If I could just fix this, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done. Almost done. You're gonna die. But don't, Sid. We must start the countdown. We won't make it if we don't. Starting engine. Hey, wait a minute. Sheriff's still in there. What are you going to do, Sid? If we cancel now, it'll be another 6 months until next launch. God damn it, Shara. Do you want to make me a murderer? Captain. Shara! Tank number 7 check is complete. Once complete, tank number 8, it's all clear. Come on, Shara. Hurry up. You're going to die. 30 seconds into ignition. Beginning countdown. Forget about her. We won't make it in time. Okay, we can't do the clicking. Oh, so I've got this 7th Heaven mod manager right here, which I'll put back on the screen when we're not in a cutscene that's automatically playing. 15 seconds until ignition. But it's a bunch of mods. A whole bunch of them. Oh man, the moon, outer space, my dreams. I'll go for it in a second. Ignite engine. Shit! So even this cutscene here is 60 frames per second and upscaled. There we go. Time has passed. Push the emergency engine shutdown switch, boarding to the mission to save my life. Right, yes. So first of all, I got this 7th Heaven mod manager. So it's all got very easy to do now because it comes with a thing that you can browse and you can pick and choose. But the one that caused me to do it is the 60 frames per second. That's like the newest thing they figured out. Because Final Fantasy, I think, is 15 frames per second. So once we get into the fight against Parma, you'll see that it's a massive difference. I can't remember what that is. Might want to turn some of these off. Oh, these, yes. So you can hear in the background. There's like ambient noise. There's birds and stuff. And when we walk around, they step, you know, the steps on the floor make unique noises depending on what you're sitting on. These do the FMVs. This changes the spells. So they are, you know, instead of fire and fire 2, it's Fire-Ra and Fire-Raga. The FMVs are only 30 frames per second, but the gameplay is 60. This changes the battle textures, so it's HD. This is the cool little chibi mods, which I think are great. I think that was one of the big things for me. A lot of people just try and make like realistic models, and I just don't think the game looks good if you're using realistic models in the field. So, but this one replaces, I think, basically all the models in the game. I was talking to somebody about, he's not here right now, this guy here, Bugenhagen, and now the model looks just like him. He's got all the detail on his coat, and they've kept him as this sort of chippy size. I think that's great. Where's the thing? What else do I have? HD field models are off because that actually interfered. Yeah, I see. I didn't see that now. That interfered with stuff. Don't have 2 sets of mods on at the same time. Field textures. Again, as you can see that right now. The background's been upscaled. Minigame textures. Which makes it fairly obvious. All the cars and stuff been given new models. spell textures. I'm not so sure about the spell textures, because the spell textures sort of show how simple the graphics are for the spells, but it probably does look better. The UI, what I like about the UI is it lets me still keep these really big borders on everything, which is how I remember the game. When it has really thin borders, it just doesn't look right, but as you can see, the writing's all HD and stuff, and the background is see-through, which makes a lot of difference. It looks a lot better with the see-through background. Menus and fonts and stuff, that's turned off. It's somebody else's attempt at that. Models, you can see the ship and the chakra there. World models are on. World map textures. Echo is a demo that would have given the game full voice, but they haven't finished it yet. But yeah, I think it looks really good. But the easiest answer to the question is a mod manager called 7th Heaven version 2.400. That's the most recent one. After that, the space program was cut back and the launch was cancelled. It's my fault his dream was destroyed. That's why it's alright. I don't care what the captain says. I'll live my life for him. Look, there's a toy rocket in the rim on the bottom right. Jerry, you still haven't served them tea. I've got my tea. I wouldn't have gone in the game without my cup of tea. It's actually a bit hot by now, though. Doesn't have any lard in. I'm sorry. Good morning, Heisenthal. How are you? Well, it's afternoon for me, but good morning to you. Hurry up and sit down. Ain't my hospitality good enough for you? They're late. Where is Rufus? There's Palmer. So I was saying, because Rufus in Final Fantasy Remake 1, yeah, I've just gone through it all, Heisen. I've installed a whole bunch of mods, which I won't go through again because I literally just did. But it's 60 frames per second. All the field models have got these new chibi updated cute models. The battle models have all been updated. All the backgrounds are HD. Even this Sephiroth in the background is not the original Sephiroth. I've upscaled him. That's what Sephiroth should look like. And oh, that says can't see chat. And I've scaled him up because we're in HD now, baby. But yes, what was I saying? Long time no seen. Hey Sid, how you been? I reckon because in Final Fantasy Remake 1, one of the hardest fights, one of the most satisfying fights, was against Rufus. It was a one-on-one fight, Cloud versus Rufus. I think they should make Palmer that strong. But don't make him like a cool guy with a dog and a gun. He does have a gun. Make him Boscovich from Tekken. Make him Voldo. Make him so he's a bouncy, roly-poly, really difficult to predict man. But not like in a frustrating way. But make him so he's hilarious and bouncy and rolls a lot. And I reckon they could do that. No, long time no see. Remake 2 is never going to live up to Remake 2 in my head. Well, if I ain't the Fat Man Palmer... Oh, you didn't have to be mean about it, Sid. How long were you figuring on keeping me waiting? I know Palmer's a dickhead, but that's not the point. So, when's the space program going to start up again? Hey! I don't know. The president's outside. Why don't you ask him? Ah, fuck. You good for nothing, fat bastard. Don't say fat. Yeah, it's mean. He is a bastard, though. That's... Hey, tea! Got my tea. Can I have some too? With lots of sugar and honey. And oh yeah, don't forget the lard. I'm trying to think of the translation. I think the translation is correct. I think it is lard. It's just supposed to be a joke. There's a series of videos by Tim Rogers where he goes through the translation. One of the things he explains is Barrett. Obviously in this, Barrett sort of comes across as somebody wanted to sound like Mr. T. In the original, Barrett sounds more like Solid Snake. He's a lot cooler. Is it Tiny Bronco? Yeah. Sometimes the upscaling does weird things. Why did I leave? Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go out the other way. Poor Sharer. Have we met before? Hey! Okay. Apparently not in the mood to do voices. Look, there's a toy ship. There's a fucking assault rifle. Something he's building. What's great is you do genuinely see stuff that you just didn't notice before because it's upscaled and you're like, oh yeah, that totally is. Like, it's weirder with things like that plant over there and the table. But it's mostly good. What the? You got me all excited for nothing? Then what did you come here for? I want to borrow the Tiny Bronco. We're going after Sephiroth, but it seems like we've been going in the wrong direction. I want to solve that flickering though. But now, we think we know where he's headed. We have to cross the ocean. That's why we want your plane. Fuck! First the airship, then the rocket, and now the Tiny Bronco. Is that just one dude building stuff? Shinra took out of space from me, and now you want to take the sky from me as well? It's only during these cutscenes, and they... Oh my. You seem to forget it was because of Shinra Incorporated that you were able to fly in the first place. What? Excuse me. This way. There's Shara, the person who's actually paying attention. You wanted to use the Tiny Bronco, right? I believe Palmer's going to take it. Why don't you talk to him? Why do I have to do this? I'm the head of the space program. We'll be taking the Tiny Bronco. I've seen you somewhere before. I know. The Shinra building. When the president was killed. Security. There's no security for you, Palmer. Yeah, look at him. Like, you can already see. You'd be an utter bastard to fight. Ramu. Glimmerzard. So yes, all this has been made so you can see more of the fight. I can apparently just turn the camera. Not sure why I can turn the camera, but I can. Not really a feature I ever wanted. You can't turn the camera during moves, though. But you can see they've updated these models as well. So yeah, they made, instead of like having realistic models, they've made them look like the drawings of them, and I really like that. Okay, some haste. Oh, I've got protect as well, I think. Don't remember this fight being difficult. There are some issues. Titan doesn't seem to be working properly. Let's haste you. Might want to cure yourself. Right. Do that. Titan. So yeah, Titan is broken. Fuck, I got what? Big shot. So you're supposed to grab a piece of the earth, and then it goes invisible. So somebody needs to fix that. Because that looks bad. Enemy skill. Try. Should have hasted yourself first, anyway. 700 is a lot of damage. We'll try a death blow. Death blow, and yeah, he probably shouldn't have both. Biora? He's a human after all. I definitely missed, to be honest. Trying. Should have been paying attention to what Biora did. I've won, haven't I? There we go. Yes, I've put milk in my Coke before. It's an Eden coat. Ooh. I can't stop it. Forget it, get in. Tiny Bronco! Yeah, some weird artifacts with the interpolation there. Fucking, he's well faster running. No! Shit, the tail's been hit. Oh, it's... I can move. Emergency landing. There's going to be a big splash. Hold on to your drawers and don't piss in them. I'll move around. Yeah, because they would have had to interpolate. Yeah. So they would have interpolated to get the extra frames and then upscaled those. I want to know what's causing that flickering though. She won't fly anymore. Can't we use it as a boat? Fuck! Do whatever you want! Did, what will you do now? I don't know. I'm history with the Shinra. I've given up on that town. How about your wife, Shara? Wife? Don't make me laugh. I'm thinking about marrying her. Gives me the chills. Sid, you're a prick. What are you guys going to do? We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to get Shinra of the... Rufus of the Shinra someday, too. I don't know about any of that, but... What the hell? Sign me up. How about it, everyone? I don't care. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls. Numbskulls? The only one stupid enough to go up against Shinra nowadays gotta be a numbskull. I like it. It's where we headed. Rufus was going after Sephiroth to the Temple of the Ancients. I was tempted to wait for Steam. Well, I wouldn't have waited for Steam. I'd be happy enough to buy it on the Epic. But obviously I've got the PS5. Really? Where is that Temple of the Ancients? Have you played Remake then? Well, I mean, you just said you're waiting for it, but... Oh, I see, yeah. Fair enough. Don't know, that numbskull kid was telling me where he was headed the wrong direction. Maybe it's off this way. Just head for land, get some information. Temple of the Ancients. That name bothers me. Right. We're not going to the Temple of the Ancients. I know how to fly the Tiny Bronco. We are not going to the Temple of the Ancients. Nor are we going there yet. We'll save our game. We cannot save our game. I forgot to buy Revive. Well, fair enough. Then I won't say too much about what happens in it. I mean, I imagine you have quite a lot of it ruined already, but I still won't. I won't go out of my way to ruin stuff. I reckon Remake 2 will end at the end of Temple of Ancients. Okay. I want to get to Junon Harbour. You know what? We might be able to just drive there. Oh, fair enough. Oof. In a second, I will switch teams. Final Fantasy does have rows. I haven't really bothered with them. Final Fantasy VII isn't terribly difficult most of the time. So, like, there's like 5 bosses in the game where you're like, oh shit, I'm better actually pay attention. But most of the time, still super difficult. Let's switch to my team as well. We want to have Vincent and Sid. Hopefully you come with a decent bangle, you do. What the fuck's an Eden coat? Fair enough. Might come in handy. We have a lot of stuff now. Quicksilver. We want the shotgun. That'll do. Okay. Let's exchange. We can do the entire row. Barrett. Tifa, you can switch for Sid. There we go. We're probably missing... Well, we're going to want to put Revive somewhere, so I guess we can keep that gap. But I want to use all the cool materia. Oh, yes! All the grunts are from a mod. So footsteps are from... The footstep noises are from the mod. The grunts are from the mod. Yeah. Absolutely bloody everything. Right. Luckily... Like, even the map has this, like, mappy effect on it, and I'm pretty sure that's from the mod as well. The only thing I can't do is fast forward. Trying. Yeah. Ah, Vincent's going to be so popular, they might make an awful spin-off again. Which I'm going to have to play at some point. This is quite the drive, isn't it? I might have been able to just get there with the Tiny Bronco. But I know I can get there in a car. And... These are, I think... the only Final Fantasy enemy... No, they're not. But they're one of the few Final Fantasy enemies that actually were in Final Fantasy 1. The Sahagan. And that's because Sahagan is just a Dungeons and Dragons monster that's been misspelled. But still. The fish people. Final Fantasy 1. Can't say that about bombs. Let me think if I remember. It's the Sahagan, it's the Hochu, certainly not these penguins. There's a random enemy around here, which is just called Golem, and it's a giant mech, and that is a summon from Final Fantasy V and Final Fantasy VI. So I look forward to making it a summon again. Yeah, Sahagan is a Dungeons and Dragons monster. But I think the spelling is only in Final Fantasy. But they're literally just Murlocs. They're fish people. I looked this all up during Final Fantasy 1 because I was curious. I think Final Fantasy 1s may have had chimeras as well, because that's a generic monster. Maybe I should consider healing. Shotgun! Oh, they're fucking furious! Right, when I get the chance, I'll buy some tracks as well. I can actually turn fights off, I just don't want to. Let's try and... So the plan is, we get Revive, which I've been meaning to get for fucking ages. We go and do the entire section on Wutai, because we might as well get that over and done with. I'm not skipping it. There's also a boss, well, there's a random enemy before you get to Junon Harbour. Oh, Galleon Beast. Look how comfy that dragon looks. Called Hellrider. And that's a boss from Final Fantasy 5 or 6, I think. I think it's 6. Shouldn't be any of this flickering. Which is attacked. We have a Galleon Beast as well. And I reckon they'll make him into a boss. I reckon that's how they'll add Yuffie to the party. You have a section just before you get to Junon Harbour, and you'll fight the Hellrider as a boss. I think. Isn't there a cave around here as well? Or do you have to take a boat? Oh, look at these jokers! I just can't wait to see how some of these enemies are interpreted. Like, what the fuck is that? And for Final Fantasy Remake, every time the enemy was just too weird to be a common enemy, they just made him into a boss. Where am I? That's... There we go. Taking me longer than I would have liked. I mean, might as well kill them. I've not done Remake on hard yet, but I've been... Yeah, you get it from Materia Keeper. Or was that a different one? Whose house is that? Egg! I can't wait to see what they do with this creature. It's no hell house, but it's still weird as fuck. Oh no, it's not a house, is it? It's bloody Costa del Sol, the literal place I was trying to get to. Tell me revive, you bastard! Oh, thank Christ. We'll grab a couple. Anything else I need? Another heal might come in handy. A seal. We're going to regret spending all that money? Probably. Okay, does anyone have a doubling? Yeah, he does. Okay. We want lifer. Cool. I still haven't used the soft game before. A couple of those might be a good idea. That's less important. That'll do. We'll make a bit of money on the way back. Can't believe that's the only place in the game you can get revives. I'm using every single save. Ooh, a coast fight. Don't have very many of these. What are you? Beach plug. Trine. Yeah, as long as you get Trine and Aqua Breath. Whatever that... There's, the healing one. Yeah, I think the only two I'd have to go out my way to get is the one you go out your way to get in every single game. Which is the healing spell, which I've forgotten the name of, and the one that puts shields on everyone, which I've... it's a big shield or something. And I've forgotten the name of that as well. White Wind, yes. I can't remember where you get White Wind, but... Mega Guard. Thank you, yes. I can't remember what beta does. Do you get beta off the Midgazolem? All leveled up. Huh. Fair enough. Probably a while before I see that then. It's fair enough, White Wind is... That building there. I didn't go to that building. That seems like an endgame building, but I'll go there anyway. Since we're here. I mean, presumably we could have gone there when we went to Gongala. Why didn't I? I must have just not seen it. Ah, yes. So yeah, some things are in my brain still. Yes, it's well strong. There we go. We put Vincent in the back row. This seems like an endgame thing. Oh, another customer. You sure picked out an out-of-the-way place, but... It's the keystone you're looking for. You're too late, don't have it. Keystone? Well, you didn't come here for that. Keystone is the key that unlocks the gate to a very old temple somewhere. You're not going to believe your ears, but I heard it was the Temple of the Ancients. The Temple of the Ancients. Oh, I needed to come here anyway. Temple of the Ancients. Ha ha! Don't take it seriously. It's just a legend. Oh yeah, forget we have to go to the Gold Saucer. Well, hopefully I've not ruined anything by talking to this dude. Where's the keystone? Sold it already? Yeah, to tell you the truth, I didn't want to sell it, but the guy had a way of making you feel like could be a good idea not to sell it to him. What did you say to Dio? You thought it was going to be a reasonable person, but it was Dio. Okay, he said he was going to put it in the museum. He took it up. What else do you do? Where's the temple? I know where the temple is. Only a legend, but if it was true, that would sure be something, eh? Now, they imagine I heard something called the Ultimate Destruction Magic. So to be hidden somewhere in the Temple of Ancients. Ultimate destruction magic. Come on, I said don't take it seriously. I literally just said don't take it seriously. Let's change the subject. All the weapons you see here I made myself, but lately I've not been able to get the materials. Fair enough. Speaking of Disc 1, the first time I played this would have been in about like 1998. Luke lent it to me. I didn't have a PlayStation 1, see? But he didn't lend me a memory card. So every day I'd start the game again. And so every time I got to Lost Number, I would die. Like I had to figure out how the fuck to fight Lost Number. And then like you get Vincent and you get to Materia Keeper and turns out Materia Keeper gets healed by fire. Which is quite annoying. And then sometimes I would die on Dine. And then I wouldn't know what to do for the rest of the day. So I know Disc 1 pretty well. And after that, you know, I'm less knowledgeable. But it means that, like, any twist that happens, like, I know the start very well, but, like, there was, like, a year before I saw the start and the end of the game. Oh, these folk. Hopefully we've not accidentally cut out Wutai. It's comfy as fuck, dinosaurs. How dare you be so comfy? It's because they're always stoned. Yeah, you don't get to see a lot of games with people smoking cigarettes anymore. I wonder if Sid will still be smoking a cigarette. Perhaps he'll have a lolly instead. But hopefully we'll see Gollum. I don't want to fight you. Never mind, I have to. Right, let's see. Hopefully we get to see Zan Tetsuken. It would be nice. Not seen it yet. Zan Tetsuken! Has he got 2 sets of numbers on him? It's the moon. I think the dinosaurs are trying to get me stoned K-Lexus. Also, that's why they're so comfy. I didn't even kill them. Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, I want to be as comfy as those dinosaurs look. That's now my life's goal. And they don't look very comfy anymore. Hello, how are you doing? I've managed to make it to Final Fantasy VII. The 7th of the Final Fantasies, if you don't include 3 other Final Fantasies. Ooh. There's a griffin. Enemy skill. Yeah. Very curious if they just quietly forget that. Like, there's some... the blood in the Shinra building, after you get put in prison, is turned from red to purple. So there is a little bit of censorship in Final Fantasy VII. Just blow. Probably won't be able to reach him. Birds! Silly birds! Oh, I'll be able to get him with that jump. I'm well. I'm doing well. Thank you very much. I'm near the end of the first disc. I'm not sure how the mod is going to deal with. About a third of the way, I think. Oh, he's furious. I wasn't expecting silly birds. How dare you? Well, it's a good thing we bought some tranks. I mean, he's furious anyway. It's just Sid's natural state. Alright, screw it. I'll leave these penguins alone. Where is... There we are. Alright, we're quite close to our boat. I think. Oh, we've got to cross a bit of the water first. I had enough of you, Groundhorn. It's just a normal sized horn. You got two of them. Nothing to write home about. Right, we might as well rest in Nibelheim. Because why not? We have room. Right, we put it off long enough. We're going to have to go to Wutai. The London. There's a dog. Yes. Try our local ales. Okay, where is Wutai? Over here, isn't it? It's still really weird for the game to have like an entire continent be basically optional. Oh no! Wait! What happened all of a sudden? Did something happen? I know this area pretty well. It gets pretty tough past here. Better get ready. Further down, I don't see any signs of danger. There's something unnatural in the way Yuffie's acting. She's always like that. That's not unnatural. No, it's really tough. There they are. Catch them. What? The Shinra? These are not them. These are the other guys from before. So what does this mean? You will explain later. I didn't know. I didn't have anything to do with this one. What do you mean, this one? You had something else in mind. No. What should we do? Get them. Get them and ask questions later. Ooh, they've got red gear on. Oh, we've got fire at least. Oops. Having a nap. Where's all my materia gone? Nothing like a grenade to wake you up. Miss? Not allowed to miss. It's mine! I thought something was wrong, so that's it. My materia has been stolen. Hey! Where the hell's that damn kid? Our materia! Inexcusable. Seems as though she was after our materia. What? Seems as though all that she was after was our materia. Yes! I have all the mods. Specifically, all the backgrounds have been upscaled, all the models have been remodeled, everything's in HD, and also in 60 frames per second. We must go after her and retrieve our mana back. There's like footsteps been added, a whole bunch of stuff. These little chibi models here, yeah, it's really nice. I also, I recently replaced this Sephiroth, because I was using this Sephiroth here above me. And I was like, well, if I'm going to upscale everything, I might as well upscale him as well. So I've upscaled him, so he's all shiny and new as well. Well, it seems we still have fire. So, why do we still have fire? Odd. Maybe it's a bug. I'm just going to have both fires on, just in case. The shiny Sephiroth. Shiny off. You know what? I thought I could get something out of that, and I could not. That's it, my game. I think I want to save 6. So yeah, these noises have been added. We'll cross this bridge when we come to it. Kind of adorable. Ooh, go ahead. Oh, he's got cigarettes on his head as well. And the black, nice long hair, lovely pendant, of course. That's our Seth. Sephiroth! I think he's trying to destroy the world, so Sephiroth is probably quite accurate. I'll go with that. Oh, we can't cure. I didn't even consider that. I should have bought a lot more potions. Well, I guess we should be happy that I got some. I just gained something. I need to stop clicking through that. A potion. Sweet and everything. Is that the way? Oh, yeah, possibly. I can't tell. It's not. Ah, damn it. Kind of impressive that they can do somersaults. I came from there. Oh, I know where to go. Camera, if you would turn, that'd be lovely. Okay. Surrounded. We're actually at risk of dying right now. No, that was the one I aimed for, Klimazard. Fuck. And I still can't revive because fucking Yuffie stole it. Ooh, Beast Flare. Well, good for you, Vincent. You did that all by yourself. Good dog. And why it comes with a Phoenix down. Yes, or skin of his teeth. Okay, I guess we shouldn't be... we shouldn't skimp out on the high potions. We'll probably be able to buy some once we get to Wutai. Let's also save our game. Yep, you know what? There's save 6. I'm going to run away because there's 5 of them. Also, I just love Sid's runaway animation. He's really selling that he does not want to be there anymore. That's just mean of the game. Something did loads of damage to us then. He's poisoned. Yeah, he's about to die. But yeah, they drop Phoenix Dance for a reason. And X potions. We are almost there though. We can see our destination. We're so close. Show me the birds. They can all do powerful magic moves as well. The Thunderbirds, they are a go. So I've heard. There it is. Edgehead. The tag team. There's one down. I guess I should be happy that I've got these firers. There we go. Yuffie stole them. She's gonna nick them, and I can't get them back unless I find her. Oh look, I found her. Chasing is just what she'd want me to do. I'm just gonna save my game outside. I'll be right back. Like 3 minutes. I'm going to make a cup of tea. Yes, word on the music. So yeah, the PC versions of this game would have had a MIDI. PlayStation versions had MP3s. I mean, they would have been presumably MIDI, well, at least generated using computers. But like, the PlayStation version of the music was always higher quality than the PC because the PC just ran directly through MIDI. But this mod, and any PC version uses the MP3s nowadays anyway. But yeah, I could have got remixed tracks. There's like several different artists you can choose from. But also, all these menu noises, you can change all them. You can change the portraits, so they're like portraits from 7.2, which would be awful. I don't know why anyone would do that. Just look really out of place. You can have menu sounds and stuff from like that Zack game. There's loads of things, but I just wanted all the classic. I wanted the classic music. I wanted the classic noises. As far as I'm concerned, they're already great. Like, yeah, I get that this is quite a loud and abrasive noise. I'm just used to it though. Like in the same way that I've got these thick outlines to all the menus, isn't strictly speaking HD, but I just like the thick outlines. And it was nice that they gave me the choice. Because some people have modded this in such a way that I think looks fucking awful. That's why, like I said, I want the little chibi folk. Because that just fits in with the game better, I think. Yeah, water never looked great in this game. Water's difficult, though. Zoe weapons! Oh, they're sold out. What's that here? Oh, no, that's a sample. Yes, it's a sample. Sorry. Why don't you all come back? No, sell me weapons, you bastards. Oh, we have to... The Turks? Did you hear there used to be a water god here in Wutai? They say the water god was a huge snake. Leviathan, if you will. Now we live in a world filled with Mako. Not many people would believe in something like that now. But in some in the world here in Wutai still believe. Believe in the scales of the water god and the materia that has its power in it. Alright, now you're close enough. Nowadays Wutai's just able to get by thanks to tourists. How did you get here? Never mind that. I guess it's fate that brought us together. Get ready to die. I don't know, you talk too much. What? What are you doing? What are we doing out here in the middle of nowhere? Yes, Mako's such a weird word. It would be funny if everything was secretly powered by aggressive fish. We're taking a vacation and resting up from our work. Now our vacation is ruined. But even if the booze tastes bad now. Sorry. Poor Eleanor. Where did Yuffie go? Can we use this save point? I'm not 100% sure that we can. Okay, I might be thinking of someone else. I did miss building. Show me stuff. Got a lot of different stuff here. Take stuff you want. Oh, thank goodness. More high potions. Okay, we're doing good for that. Ethers look still very expensive. Fireville. Yeah, we're gonna want a couple of... What the hell? Fire Agger, Thundagger. There we go. Quite expensive, but we'll need them for the boss. Okay. Hopefully we'll make more money. There's Yuffie. Alright, I know. On the side of the mountain right there, the face is Dechow. I hear you can climb to the top, but since it's so dangerous, be mighty careful if I were you. Go with materia. No, there hasn't been anyone claiming the Dechow for some time now. You know, I've noticed there's a pounding noise from time to time in this store. Yeah, I forgot to look in the box, didn't I? They do this in Final Fantasy VI. I do say a lot that Final Fantasy VII takes more than 5 from 6. But this specific moment here is from Final Fantasy VI. Or at least adapted. In the way... Lord Godo is in his house. Used to be quite strong, but now all he does is sleep. That's how she is. But sometimes she's just busts into people's houses. Every time she'll hide in the shadows. Sir, you changed subject in such a weird way that I did not know you were talking about Yuffie until like the second... Yeah, until the third line. Are you in there? Not yet. I think there's any reason to go there yet. Oh no, more weirdos. No, these aren't like the one from a while ago, but these ones look weird too. Give us some materia back. This song's great. Can't get away, Yuffie. Okay, I know I was wrong. You win, I'll give you back your materia. Oh, shit's going down. There are the occasional crash. Thankfully, we saved in town. Won't be a second. I mean, as long as it doesn't. I was about to say, I know exactly where she is now, but that's not going to stop me from being wrong lots of times. Oops, wrong button. Oh shit. Something's going down. So our reporter was right. He is here on vacation. Finally found him. Get the Turks up here for backup. What a drag. What was that? We're off duty now. And you can't save your butts. We know you're off duty, but if you knew, then don't bother us. Looking at you is making me sober. Do you have all the orders from headquarters to look for him too? Alright, we'll get him without any help from the Turks. Just you see. Don't think a headquarters isn't going to hear about this. Okay, if there's one section I think Remake 2 will change, is this. Because you can't have Yuffie and Eleanor get kidnapped. That's kind of... No, that's not going to fly anymore. So I suspect this will change in the remake. Reno, do you think that was such a really good idea? I mean... Is that the way a professional Turk would act? Like, there's going to be an entire section dedicated to Don Corneo, don't get me wrong, but, like, it's just not going to play out quite the same way. Eleanor, don't misunderstand. Those who sacrifice themselves for their job aren't pros, just fools. Rude? Well, I don't buy that. Goodbye. Have we fought? And yeah, there's going to be... The first remake had a solo fight against Reno and a solo fight against Rude. So there'll probably be a solo fight against Eleanor as well. But that'll probably be in the cave. Because good excuse to add a boss fight, right? She's not a child. Let her have her way. But I don't see Eleanor getting kidnapped. I know the materia, right? I stored it in a safe place. Follow me. And obviously this section is going to be mandatory. It's weird that it's not mandatory in this one. Oh no, because you might not have Yuffie in your party. I've been hearing it ever since I was little. Before I was born, Mutai was more crowded and more impressive. I mean, Yuffie's got an entire backstory added now. What you see now, as does Wutai, so. Right, just a tourist trap. After the war, we got peace. We lost something else. Now look at Wutai. And also, the fact that Wutai is, oh, we used to be a great, like, nation, and now all we are is a tourist trap, is, you know, something... I mean, they're talking about Japan, right? Wutai was always quite obviously Japan, but, like, the plot point that Japan is a very different place, thanks to well, how do I put this? There's the bosses in every single Final Fantasy, and like every single JRPG, people like to think of them as gods, but like what they usually are like this idea of like destruction on a wild scale. Like ultimate destructive magic is certainly that. The meteor is certainly that. But like the idea of this kind of this wide, that's what they're like. If you look at Japanese media, that's what they're afraid of, and it's like that's a nuke, and it's very obvious why they would be afraid of that. It's interesting that they don't blame Americans for that. They don't say we got nuked by them. They just don't like the concept of nukes, and you see that in a lot of Japanese games. But it's very much connected to the idea that Japan changed into a different place. There's quite a good anime called Paranoia Agent. That's... Oh yeah, that would have been my my keyboard. It for some reason stops working every so often. I don't think I've got enough power. Anyway, the point I'm making is I'm curious about how they redo this section, I guess. But yeah, Paranoia Agent is very good. It's very much about like Japan and how it's changed. It's about like Pikachu cute toy things and the sort of infantilization of Japan compared to what they were. Listen, Yuffie, I don't care about your history or Wutai or your feelings. You've got our materia and I want it back now. If you give it back, we'll chop the whole thing. I know that. That switch, the lever on the left, materia's there. Ah, that's certainly not a trick. How do I... Ah, both levers did it. What's funny is this is literally the same trap that Don Corneo did. Whoa. Haha, you should have listened. The materia is mine. Tough. You want your materia? Then go find it yourself. That's right. And when you're looking for the materia, remember you got to steal it. Get it? Steal it? It's probably a joke. I made more sense in Japanese. See ya. Bum, bum, bum. It's the room with loads of cats in. The best room. Go. So the graphics in the Final Fantasy VII Remake are sort of inconsistent. Loads of it's really amazing, and then there's an occasional model that looks kind of like a PlayStation 3 model. And it's sort of weird, but all the cats look amazing. They've put so much effort into cats. Life is like a river. It flows from a large ocean, eventually returns back to it. Also, it's wet. Wutai is a historical place. There's some very unusual things here you should see. Let's save our game. Okay. Up there yet? The Dachau? I mean, obviously the Dachau is going to still be there. I imagine Wutai will be a lot bigger as well. Up here? We'll talk to the Turks. Right, yes. The Undertaker! I said let go! Hey, who do you think you are? What are you doing, jerk? How does he have ninjas? You. Corneo. I finally got a new chickie. 2 for 1, in fact. Yeah, they're changing this. I don't know, like, they didn't change Corneo very much in the first game, in the remake. And it just comes across as really, really horrendous. Like, it's this weird mixture of nostalgia and just being... He's got, like, a sex dungeon. And it's in this game. But it's also, like... you know, like little models and the graphics. And when it's done in like modern graphics, you're like, oh, that's a terrifying thing that he's got. 2. Hey, let go of me. You're gonna regret this. The Swift Bolt. And an elixir. Where does it say 5? I don't know. There he is, it's Corneo, let him get away. Attack. Oh, I should have probably healed. Yeah, I thought there'd be a place to sleep in town. When I get the chance, I'll use a 10 then. Shouldn't have used that. I don't like his sleepy gun. Yeah, I also assume there'll be a literal Don Corneo fight. Was there a Don Corneo fight before? Obviously, it makes you fight Raps and Apps. Yeah, they add so much to Don Corneo in the last version of the game. I'm in this room. No sense in being coy. Oh, we can rest. Awesome. Because it was a koi pond. That's why I said that. Onio's good at escaping. Eleanor, let's go road. We'll give him a taste of what the turtles can do. Sounded okay. If he has Eleanor, it's going to make things a little difficult and, Okay, Corneo took Yuffie from us. Well, Yuffie, there's no way we'll get our materia back. Don't tell him you're missing the materia, my word! Don't misunderstand. We have no intention of joining you. We're only agreeing not to fight each other, for now. That's fine. I have no intention of cooperating with you either. Now, which direction did Corneo run off? Nice attitude. Here's a clue. It's at the most obvious place. It's no clue. Finally here, let's split up. Do whatever it takes, but don't endanger Eleanor. Don't worry, we won't do anything to hurt Yuffie, for now. Yeah, like this. Here's how Final Fantasy Remake is structured. This section here is definitely going to be at least an hour long. Just not the bit before, that's an hour long as well. The Wutai is at least going to be a 2-hour section. At least. But the Chow Mountain, an hour long. Guarantee it. Yeah, we shouldn't be fighting these. Run with the urgency of that dude. Yeah, me, go! Yes, I'm not going to read all of that. I think I've just found a new hobby. Which shall it be? Should I take her? Yeah, there's no goddamn way they're keeping this section. You can't get away with this. Maybe her. Oh god, yeah. So one of the things they do in the remake is they just don't. Yeah, Yuffie wouldn't be in. I don't think they're doing this with Yuffie either. No, they're not doing. They're certainly not going to do this. Grossness indeed. Don't mess with me, old man, and you don't even have any materia. Yes. Don't get me wrong. They have to. The section in War Market, they do. Because they have to. It's like everyone's favourite section. But, like, it's not quite the same as this bit. What's going on? Who's there? Because, like, Tifa and Aerith, they all decide to go in to get information. They're like, nobody's had their agency taken away. And I'm not saying you can't have people be kidnapped. I'm saying this would be awful in a modern game. This section. Oh man, Cloud. Well, long time no see. Don't tell me you forgot. I mean, they literally added characters for Corneo as well, so it's probably going to involve them. Maybe God will forgive an ugly fuck like you, but I won't. I don't care what you're doing so much as the idiotic way of you do. Vincent, what do you mean you don't care what he's doing? Of course you care what he's doing. I'm going to assume that was mistranslated. Be quiet, none of you know how much I've suffered since then. It's a long story, but... I don't really give a damn. You're going to let them go or I'm going to break your arm. You guys are serious. Good, good. This time I'm not fooling around either. Why did you kill my little apps? I'm going to make you play with my new pet so you won't interfere. Yeah, this is a skippable... the entire Wutai is skippable because you don't necessarily have Yuffie in your team. And this is the conclusion of Don Corneo's story. Spoiler warning. But it's him kidnapping Yuffie and Eleanor to try and do his weird brothel bit again. So yeah. And the fact that people miss this is another reason why I think they'll change it. This definitely won't be, like, Wuto will definitely be in the remake too. He's searching for a bride. Raps, come here. You rapscallion. Okay, item. Swift bolt. Who's jump? Oh fuck, I did not realise. Okay, high potion on Sid. Oh fuck, we've only got 5 high potions. How the fuck did you hurt Sid so much? That's mine. Where's the other cool guy that walk on? No, hey, Arrow 3 was supposed to be fixed. Oh god. Oh god. Stop fucking about, John. Yuffie? Oh wow, I did really poorly. I'm not sure who you mean, Heisen. Oh, sorry, Yuffie. Yes. Sorry. Yes, Yuffie is in... She has her own bit. So she's in the expansion pack. But she hasn't met with Cloud yet. Okay, that was a fucking terrifying boss. I might need to change my team. Okay, Aero 3 should be Aeroga. Somebody needs to fix that. Hang on, let's item arrange battle. I swear I had more. We've got Swift Bolt. We bought some, didn't we? Yeah, Bolt Plume. No, did they waste? Maybe I didn't. Oh, maybe it didn't get saved. That makes sense. Because we'll need these. There's a reason they sell this, right? For the boss. Where is it? Where's the one that does fire on everything? Fire Fang. Fire Veil. There we go. See one ether up there. Yeah, Yuffie has an expansion pack that's like 6 hours long, and it's the plot of what she was doing during the events of Midgar Final Fantasy VII. These Egyptian dogs. Well, Vince has got a limit break. Where are my potions? I don't want to use high potions, but apparently those are the only ones I have. Trying to skip through this as quickly as I can. Thanks, game, for putting this quite difficult boss fight right after a long cutscene. Shabba-dabba. And I can't even haste. Not sure if that's a good idea or not. God, it does nothing. If he does it on Sid, Sid's dead at this point. Do your big move. Good. Okay, they give you a load of X potions at this point as well. Damn. Damn. I'll fight. One more try and then I'm going to take a break, I think. Maybe don't turn Vincent into a Gallant Beast, but also I feel like that's where most of my damage was coming from. How many X potions do I have? I'm not using that, but might need the occasional X potion. I'll hold out on Vincent's limit break. What we could do is get limit breaks for everyone, especially as Climazard. You can start with one of those. I could just talk anyway. I think he's supposed to be the other side of that hand as well. Not sure. Maybe he's standing on a finger. Hmm. I think that item only works in the final cave. But I'm not 100% sure about that. But yes, because I seem to remember you can save with an item in the final cave, the crater. Oh, miss. That poison isn't going to help me either. Attack Cloud. He's the one who can do loads of damage to you. Nope. That's... Blimey. Maybe I have a bad party, but... I've done no damage to him. No, he's dead again. Maybe I've got something that defends against wind. Oh, well, I'm ending the stream now anyway. We'll fight this guy at the start of the next one. Do some research on how we can defend ourselves against Aero 3. Maybe we just need to go outside and train for a bit, you know. Right. I've been the John Struct. Thank you very much for watching this. Ooh. Thank you very much for the subscription, Nev the Great, as well. I appreciate it. Got yourself a course now. I've been having a Final Fantasy VII adventure. It's not a remake, but I've been all the mods, all the cool stuff. I don't know when I'll be back. I might be back soon, but just with a different game. Anyway, thanks a lot. I'll see you later.